What's good, man? Greetings from everybody from Germany, man. I'm over here now, and it's pretty dope. Took a while for me to get set up and get everything situated, but I'm pretty good off though, man. It took a minute to get all my stuff from Korea to actually come to Germany. And I will say the thing about Germany that's different from the shoe game in Korea is with Germany, you get kind of a variety. I'm gonna be honest, they kind of have everything because they like the fashion capital of the world. I'll just be straightforward with you. They literally get like some of the hottest stuff and some of the most unique stuff here too. Now I will say it's kind of impressive. Wasn't my first choice to kind of come here, being honest. It's like what happens with the PCS options, you either this or I just kind of go somewhere else. But I looked up though, and I will say though, the shoe store out here is pretty sick, man. The only thing I will say about Germany coming from the US is the euro is pretty badass out here right now. I will say though, if you don't know money conversion like that, I will say the euro is pretty strong. You're looking at what 1 euro is the equivalent of 82 cents of a dollar. So you ain't really getting the best conversion rate, but it is what it is though, because the place I actually shop at is tax free. So I mean, I can't really complain because it's on base. But for the meantime, for y'all though, I got some for y'all though. I got mine a little early, man. I had to get my shattered backboard ones. And I will say I bought a bunch of ones this year, and every one is kind of hit or miss. I'll be honest. I think the one I kind of stepped on, I didn't really like that, but I bought it was the black toes. I really didn't buy the black toes like that. I bought a pair just to buy a pair because for the collection wise. But over the black toes, I gotta go ahead and say I bought the UNC joints. The UNC joints was actually pretty sick and fly. The shattered backboard one though, I will say though, it's pretty impressive. I like the quality on the shoe. I like the leather on the shoe. I like the orange they picked on the shoe, period. That orange is actually pretty nice, man. The orange is pretty vibrant. It's in your face. They got the black swoosh on it. They got the orange on the toe box. And it's just a sole for me. Everything on the shoe is actually visually appealing. I will say the shoe is like a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm the 0.5 is because they actually put the orange and white instead of the black and orange on the front of the toe. Which I feel like would have kind of looked a lot better. Like, I feel like during the design, it was like, oh, we got to make it stand out a little bit. So they chose the white. But I'm like, why not blend the whole shoe and just pick black? But when you get the shoe, man, you get a cool shoe box, of course. But on top of that, though, you get a lot of details, though. So one detail in particular I didn't know until I actually looked at the shoe and looked at the bottom of it was actually you get the shattered backboard sole. So you actually get a sole with the shattered backboard on it on both shoes. And you get an additional pair of laces. So normally that's my biggest pet peeve with Nike, man. I hate it when they do the shit. They just give you one set of laces. And I'm like, yo, why didn't you just give me 2 laces? Because you know I want to try to switch it out. Nobody wants the standard black laces or white laces. That shit kind of get old. But they actually gave you a pair of orange laces to go with it, which is actually pretty sick. I paid like around, what, 170 something for mine, man. Like I said, on base, kind of get a lot, you know, I kind of got a little plug out here. You know, it's pretty dope. But for everybody coming out, I will say it should be like the normal 180, man, plus tax off the sneakers app. You're looking at probably like 185, 187, or maybe 190 plus tax. It's been a minute. I haven't been back in the States and bought a pair of shoes in a hot minute. It's been like 3 years now. But I will say if you ever get a pair, definitely try to get a pair. The store I went to, they had limited stock, man. They only had like 40 pairs. And I think I was number 29 out of everybody in the line, man, because I got there at 9:30. The store didn't open till 10. So I waited a little bit. I was kind of skeptical at first because I was like, yo, size 9s do not last at all. But I was able to catch like one last pair, the pair before the last pair, and I actually got my pair. But yo, more coming soon from Europe. I got y'all.